The Four Cardinal Virtues by Sota Shimizu, Shun Chen, and Andrew Patton. The cardinal virtues are the four principal moral values. The word cardinal comes from the Latin word cardo, which means hinge. Unlike the theological virtues, these virtues can be practiced by anyone, whether Catholic, Hindu, atheist, or anything else. The cardinal virtues are the virtues on which all other good actions depend. In this presentation, we will be defining all four of the cardinal virtues, and also going deeper into what it means to practice these virtues.
The virtue prudence is the ability to govern or disciplining oneself by the use of reasoning. It derived from the Latin word prudentia, meaning foresight. This word is often associated with wisdom, insight, and knowledge. This virtue is also the virtue that allows us to judge what is right and what is wrong, such as what is courageous from what is cowardly or reckless. We use this virtue often in our lives when determining what is the right choice to make in any scenario.
The second cardinal virtue is the virtue of justice. Justice is one of the most important moral and political guidelines. The word justice comes from the Latin root jus, meaning right or law. Justice is commonly summarized as an action of doing what is morally right and giving someone what they deserve for their actions. When most people hear the word justice, they visualize it as a punishment for a criminal offense. Although justice is a common term in the eyes of the law for punishment, there is another side to justice. That other side is gratitude. Most people practice gratitude daily, but just don't see it as justice. When you show someone gratitude, you are giving them the thanks they deserve for whatever they did. This shows justice as it is giving them what they deserve and showing them that you acknowledge their actions.
The virtue of fortitude. This virtue can of course be practiced by anyone because it is an outgrowth of habit, and so is any cardinal virtue. Another name for this virtue is the virtue of courage, which is probably more common than the name of the virtue of fortitude. This virtue serves the other two virtues higher than this virtue, which is the virtue of prudence and justice. This virtue allows people to practice at acting with reason. This virtue can help people to resist at doing the right thing.
The definition of temperance basically means self-restraint, usually from doing something. This includes the temperance against non-violence and to forgive, temperance of not being arrogant, but to be humble, and the temperance of emotion, where you would not get excessive towards your rage or anger.